Nah, I'm not even plugging my controller in. I'm being good. I'm not even plugging my controller in. I think I heard Mr. Tricks. I did. They're using his government name, Tricks. This man's name is not Tom. Yeah, I really hit them with the turning your PlayStation off, like not pretending you don't care if the PlayStation actually plays the game or not. All right, we got time. What's in my coin store today, gang? Is it some straight fire? Bro, I got robbed. I don't even. Why am I missing? Why am I missing something from the shop? That's crazy. Dan, fix your game. All right, yeah, we got round 2. Round 2 of the Pontypool Regional. Tricks has changed his sleeves to like a pinkish color. It's a really nice pink, to be fair, but he was on like some hideous green before, like genuinely hideous green, and it was wonderful because you go, you don't play green, and then he reveals the card and you go, ah. But yeah, no, he does not play green, and well, I mean, I guess he does play Terriermon and Gaogamon. He is also known as like our Terriermon guy. I mean, he's known as a lot of our guys, but in terms of decks that certainly have tricks, this is a color that he is familiar with. I don't know where my lip balm went, so I've had to go get rosy lips Vaseline. Chat, did either of these two mulligan? Lurking boss, you do some okay, house sweat. You know what? I was about to say. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling, casting some Digimon, and you know what? We're actually gonna full screen it, 'cause as much as, you know, my face care routine really important, I think the gameplay much more important. But I think the rounds starting at 1/4 or like 5-2. Oh, I saw a Joe that I recognized. I'm seeing some familiar faces from regionals. Really, if I was more prepared, I would have sent Tom up with some sleeves. But unfortunately, I'm a fraud. Speaking of fraud, the most fraudulent red deck of all time, it is a purple deck. Trix loves red decks that are actually purple decks. And there's the first bit of the ketchup to the trash. But yeah, he always opens Rookie Analog Youth. I don't know how he does it every time, but he wins most of these games. Royal Knights again. Unfortunate. And then we're going to go Last Guardian for 4, game back 1. So effective 3-cost Last Guardian. I had like face creams and stuff. Oh, they're in my pocket. I will put my glasses back on, but fortunately, even I can read a Royal Knights board without my glasses on. Oh my gosh, we're pushing up turn 2? There's no way. There's no way. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh man. The only thing I would be slightly worried about is obviously if you hit security, you're not big enough to beat over a lot of the level, well, you know, any of the level 7s and some of the level 6s. So I'd be a little concerned about floating into something. Yeah, because he doesn't have the memory to go into... Please don't jack raid. There's no way he jack raids turn 2, right? Or Grav Crush. Surely you just swing this. You're just swinging this for the extra pressure, and then you float into second stack and go from there. Okay, training to choke. There he is. Gets the 1 choke. If this gets deleted, he does still get to float into bodies. Yeah, dude loves birds and lizards. If you could go out into the, you know, the Vegas desert with a sharp stick and come back with a meal, Trix is playing it. That applies to fish, lizards, and birds. If you can hunt it with a spear, bro wants to play it. He calls himself Trickster Trix, but he should be like Hunter Hunts. Supposedly it's a good anime. But yeah, we're looking pretty good here. And yeah, you know, Royal Knights player actually checking inherits. Good. Checking inherits before he applies which correct business end of the Swiss Army knife. It is important to actually read your opponent's cards, and if you don't want to read the opponent's cards, ask what they do. Because right now we've got 2 instances of gain 1 memory. We will recur a piece, and we will float into a Gilmon in name. If this thing gets deleted.
This is a really annoying situation. Sorry, understandable. Unless I go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is so ass.
Yeah, this is so ass. That's such a mood. That's such a mood. I love playing versus Trix. Oh! Spend 2 million to bot deck the body. That does work. And then we're gonna raid, rush in, hit a training. Oh, it goes from bad to worse. The only thing I'm slightly concerned of is I don't actually think he can punish this. We do have Last Guardian, which is going to do enough checks for it to matter. Rush Gil in the back. Mem boost. Oh, well, there goes Digimon I Design. There goes a lot of extension. That is a lot of extension that we lose out here. Added back the Rush Gilmon.
I just saw the red, so I'm like, that could be any of them. Understandable.
Fun fact, yeah, the Rush Gilmon is the red-purple, whereas the other ones are the purple-red. These are purple cards, disguised as red cards, because they are Megidramon pieces.
We'll pay 4 to evolve for 1. Yep, goes on 1. 4, start main. Thinking on Last Guardian. Jump. We will not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, it's not perfect. Like, he's not going to have Rush Retail Raid or any nonsense like that. But, yeah, I mean, we all knew where this was going. We've got double training. I mean, the trainings actually don't matter. The trainings are for second stack. The Analog Youth is pretty nice. And he can have the boost to check for how much. We're only 9 in trash. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't Last Guardian to keep his body on board. Maybe he's saving it for a more impactful Omni X. Token is decoy blocker. Having to explaining the Jesmon token to the Jesmon player. Ah.
I am painfully aware what the new Jesmon does.
Painfully aware. So true. This guy has tried to resolve these cards against his own will so many times. So we do have... Oh, this is so cute, actually. Bro doesn't care. If he swings... If he swings, gets to go into Megidra. Megidra keeps turn. And then this will be 13k 2 checks as security. Oh, yeah. He's getting the bit that I always do, which is forget that Megidramon does actually reduce its own Evo cost over set lines. So it's 4 cost minus 1 for so it's for every 2. Effectively, with 10 cards, is down by 1. So he's gonna let it through. First check, second check, Last Guardian. Last Guardian. Definitely try and get an Omeka. No, we're going to get the cool boy down. Attempt to delete all Digimon on board. We're going to have the token. Gets the decoy, even though it would be getting deleted for the decoy itself. For the deletion as well. You can still decoy the decoy. We're going to burn top card of security. Burns off the Omnimon there.
2 more triggers here.
2 more triggers. So we've got the...
Then
Play a Guilmon off of the Megidra. And recur a piece off the egg.
70, so I can play up to 5 play costs.
5 play cost. So this means we should be getting rush. No, we actually don't have 20 cards in trash yet. So he's not dead from this position. So yeah, we're just going to go for turbo. Pitch the rush Guilmon to draw 2. And then Gigi is Growl or Gallant. Growlex. Alright, so let's do probably a quick recount. Never mind, we're just going to make it nice and neat. Guilmon in the back. And then presumably training, make Growlmon, make Growlx. And then leave that body on board because you don't care what happens to it. Looks like we're going to go training first. Find the GLX. Well, I mean, if you insist. If you insist. Might as well get a cheeky draw. And there's the War Growl. Now, the question is, does he commit a training?
Slurp. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cost reduced to 10, so we'll go.
Cost reduced 10. So choke to 1, play Ganku, gain the memory back, and then Ganku play out
Ganku 1 play.
Jesmon, play a token. Token, pop, Guilmon.
On deletion, get it.
On deletion, gain a memory, still turn. Right, so we have double blocker here. Alright, so now we have the float off the Growlmon X. 3 blockers. No, 2 blockers, and the decoy is really, really important here. Ben's done a really good job of making sure that his whole board doesn't get answered off of 1 Megidramon. He's going to force Tricks to make 2. The only problem is, I think he can make 2. I think he can make 2. Not having the Guilmon X this turn is a little bit... Not having the Guilmon X on hand is a bit slow. Because he's not going to gain the memory back off of the... Oh, no, it would miss timing anyway. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get the memory back off of any sort of extra violence. Mill 2. Raid retail on the War Growl. And then we do have to make Megidramon here. 20 cards in trash. So this will be a 3-cost Evo. Jacques Raid! So this will go to 1 now. This will go to 1 when he swings.
To swing a security on the attack, at least 20 cards in trash, which is cost -2. Yep. And then this is attempt at 13k to chest security. 13k to chest. 13k to chest. And on delete, it trashes top security. You gain 2 memory.
Gain 2 memory. Play a gaogamon. Play a gil or growl. And add a card.
All right, so he's going to gain 2 memory, play a Gil or Growl, and recur something.
I will block with Genku, 13.
Sure. So they crash. On deletion. So burn a top security. Spend analog keys to gain a memory. And hatch. Gil and growl, gain a memory. Thinking on next play here.
No problem. I mean, one of us has to think.
Yes. We'll use the growl X, delete effect to play a Geomon from trash, gain trash because at least effect to card from trash. And then the Megidra effect.
I mean, we only got 1 security out of this, of course, off the burn. Yeah, I mean, card games are fun. It's like Moon Runes. We still have 1 blocker, so we do get to float into double rush Gil here. The thing that Trix needs to basically secure is use the trainings to get into Growl again, Gil X, and then that should secure lethal. The only thing he has to be careful of is obviously a Crimson Mode Ace, so we're going to go Gilmon Mill 2.
Gains the undulation effect until the end of the turn. Yep. Training. I mill 2 and then gains raid retaliation. Okay. We'll go calling for 1. Delete the Geomon. Okay. Walk out X.
Oh, okay. Trying to play around bounce bot protection. Interesting. I was not expecting this. This, I guess, means that you now will always burn the card in security. Oh, pop 10k or less. So we gain 1 memory back off the Gilx. And now this should be 2 cost Megidra. Your ass is dead! Yippee! Yippee!
Yeah.
Ah, bro, you're gonna kill the Megidramon. That's so sad. You're gonna kill the Megidramon. Please burn top card of security. And then let's float into it. Let's float into a rush kill. Rush kill and swing.
I'll go first. Tripping.
As soon as I saw you draw through your whole deck, I'm like, here comes every gravity crush in the game.
That question becomes, how many has he found?
Yeah. Want to see you mill all your gravity crushes.
It can happen sometimes. At that point, I had to rely on my own skill.
Yeah, crazy.
Dude, I love double jack raid. I can't double jack. I love double jack raid. What happens if you run into angels with Megidra? It's probably not very fun. That actually might be one of its really bad matchups. Like, colossally bad matchups. Apologies for the little breaks between casting. The girls have somehow managed to get themselves stuck with a handbrake.
It has been known to happen.
Yeah. Sometimes it do.
I saw nothing.
That's not for the stream. Bro, I love having a 5 cost reduction.
Alright, I will be back in an second.
You won't. I gotta get my names under.
Guillemot. To be fair, that's very hard to punish turn 1.
It is, and even if you do punish it turn 1, you're probably not doing much with the memory. Whereas if I ever commit this to the board against you at any other time, I'm like, have 5 memory.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll gain 3.
Draw 1. And trash 1. We'll pay 3 for this. Draw someone.
Draw. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pay 4.
Sorry. We'll stay in the back. Unlock the 2. Ooh, I don't like this, but I kind of need some most here. Go ahead.
Yoink. I love my free floating token.
You made it back.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pay 4. For Genku. Genku play Jasmine. More.
Oh, tokens.
I will not attack.
Sure thing.
I don't really feel like giving you more memory boosts.
Understandable. Training. Only valid targets. Here's one.
Draw. Now, wouldn't it be funny if I played another token, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'll count a lot. I'm just like very bad at remembering.
It's all
what it
good.
should be.
Sometimes I find it easy to remember that all the dazzles are 7, and then it's just however many names underneath.
Unplay.
Discovery 1.
Yes.
Draw for turn. Committing it early is kind of meh, but grab crush.
All right, gang, I return, and I am still none the wiser.
For 1. Megidramon. Attempt to swing 13k, 3 chests of security actually.
I will.
Digimon. Because Digimon was deleted, gain memory, end of attack, delete all Digimon.
I will decode the Digimon.
I gain 2 memory. I don't burn here because I don't have the correct source.
Alrighty. I return, I'm back, and the girls have been saved by a passerby. Skill issue, not being able to engage parking brake. Could not be me.
Let's see here, what do I need? I need a Ground back.
Gang,
Back, and then we'll play
are we believers?
Gaomon on play, pitch 1.
But yeah, Grab Crush in Grab Crush and Jack Raid, really funny. They only hit one of them. Trix is trying to get the other one hit. I mean, fans of the channel know that he was the birds guy, which also was a deeply, deeply unhinged red deck disguised as a purple deck disguised as a red deck. And he was like, well, now I don't even have to disguise. I can play both. Deeply evil. Deeply, deeply evil. The round is rough for Megidra right now. I did see the 2 tokens, which not great, and we're just seeing the Alphamons come back over and over, but the thing I'd be scared about is deck out, which might legitimately be a win condition. I don't know how his damage clock goes.
gaining memory on deletes. Yep.
Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon where people are. It's morning for us here in England and Wales.
Fine training. Yep. Fortunately, this one's going to cost 4.
1, 2. Ooh. Luckily, Knights is not a deck that can end on Ruin mode. Yeah, I mean, hitting Crush is actually what he's trying to get done. Like, obviously, he's trying to top,
Yeah, sometimes the negative
trying to win.
you actually apply.
Yeah, it's crazy when you actually have to like pay costs.
I'm a little echoey. Interesting.
Gaming and night.
That just might be a lack of sound treating in this room. Maybe I'm just too rambunctious and loud. Let me just double check, actually, the back of my mic. Yeah, the presence boost in base cut is off. That's weird.
I'll go 3 cost total, so I can create these. Yep. Draw.
The one saving grace that I'd say for Tom right now is he hasn't hit a Last Guardian. Like, a Last Guardian in this situation would be kind of rough because it does mean the Omni-X is going to start doing 2-3 damage.
I'll have my 12 cost reduction now.
12 cost reduction.
Play Jesmon free.
Jesmon. All right, bring back. These tokens have been putting in work.
Understandable.
I do want Ben to upgrade his swag though. I love that all the like Royal Knights players have different things for their tokens. So it's actually really alarming. Or not alarming. It feels really weird now to just see like how everyone used to do tokens, which was a backwards card. All right, so scramble them to empty board, active, draw raising main. What do you pick up here? You know, I have only just noticed the clip-on mics. So it's probably just that the receiver is set incorrectly. How do I sound, by the way, echo-wise? Has that all been sorted?
On deletion effects until the end of your turn. Yep. 11 cards in trash.
This still looks like a really dangerous turn. I don't know if we're going to see a Grav Crush committed. If he has found a lethal line, then yeah, we're going to see Grav Crush. The Digimon I designed is the thing that will really push the tempo here. That's the thing that's going to be like what allows him to kind of like go further. Gonna go for the 1 cost. Does pop the token. We're gonna gain back 1.
Digimon I designed because the Digimon was deleted by effect. I can trash to evolve for no cost from trash into a Growl or Gallant.
Whoa, no cost Evo.
Chaos Gallant Mon.
Actually evolve into
Do we miss the memory?
very non-family friendly.
Chat, did we miss the memory off of the... There we go.
We'll swing 16k
3 checks. 3 checkerinos. Oh. And the 1. Well, there's Last Guardian.
I will pass on its security effect.
Pass on the security effect. 2, 3. Last Guardian. Would you like to pass on the security effect? You have to kill him now. You have to kill him. You have to kill him. There's 2 Omni X's in hand. I think we saw that when he was checking his hand. There's 2 Omni X's. And we didn't see what the 3rd card was. Gain 2 memory. Burn top card of security. Float into double Gilmore.
Play a Gaomon from trash without paying its cost. Yep. Would you believe it?
Oh, Joe popping off in the back. Rush Gilmon and... Is it only floating to one Gilmon this turn? There we go.
You might never know. You might be dead, and then
You might be dead. Oh, you devilish, devilish man.
He can be a Dramon if he wants. I gotta say, I saw somebody playing this earlier,
yeah.
and they were just playing it in such red. Oh, why is everybody hyped? This is kind of ass. Then I look up somebody else play, and I'm like, maybe it's goated. Now I'm currently thinking, it's probably goated.
Uh,
Chance? No.
Interesting. Well, if it's red base, then I don't personally.
yeah, the players just like they're definitely in the like the game is over. We can start chatting kind of thing. Just talk about like the different bases for Megidramon. This base is made. This base, like, this is Gilmon. He's gone into Kato's closet and he's grabbed both of the black Air Forces by the teeth. He's put some holes in them. But he's like, yo, Takaromon, these fit me. What do you think? How do I look? And then he goes and robs a bread store. So now we're officially out of cards. So I'm assuming he's figured out his lethal. No Crimson Blaze.
We'll go training for
Oh, okay.
one.
He's making sure. I respect it. I respect it greatly.
3K.
Can't be bounced on bot decks. So this, in theory, plays around. This, in theory, plays around a guy that can't be there. Gonna swing. That's where the last Omechas were. We're gonna explode. And we're gonna turn into Rush Gilmon. Yeah. The lack of, the lack of Omechamon's really hurt. But as we can see, if he really wanted to, he could have played around the Omnimon by going into the Graumon X. So it's going to be a clean Dos Equis really from Tricks here. When we put this man on trial for his war crimes, he's actually going to be one of the prosecution lawyers. Like, you think he's going down or he's going to take a plea deal, and my cat just changed it to the DS Pro scene. We are not. We are not going to be playing brain training today because I don't want to. But real fans know that I would start every stream with brain training. And we might go back to that once I actually start streaming a little bit more regularly and not waking up 10 minutes before stream. Yeah, maybe we can get some brain training back in. But yeah, this can be a clean 2-0 for clean 2-0 for Megidramon. Yo,